Hi, I'm Daniel Andrews, owner and creator of the DAN Show, and welcome to my latest 2021 NFL mock draft video. Today, I'm going to break down the New York Jets and what they're going to do with the 23rd pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. Now, if you're new here and you like football, welcome home. This is all I do is talk football 365 days out of the year. So if you're a football fan, this is the channel for you. Hit that subscribe button, and while you're at it, ring the bell. That way you're notified every time I release a new draft video. Now, if you're a regular here, you know the drill. Give me a thumbs up and drop a comment below with your opinion on what the Jets are going to do with the 23rd pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. Now, let's break down the Jets. When I look at the Jets, I'm really surprised at how much I really love what they've done in free agency. See, my original mock draft had the Jets going with Jaelan Phillips. And I've had to redo the rest of my mock draft because I no longer have Jaelan Phillips as the pick here. Now, I want to be very clear. In this wide nine defense, Jaelan Phillips is a perfect, absolute perfect fit. And it wouldn't surprise me if the Jets decide Jaelan Phillips here at 23 makes a lot of sense. But when I look at what the Jets did in free agency, they signed Sheldon Rankings, Vinny Curry, and Carl Lawson. They got three new starters on that defensive line. Plus, you also have, and I almost forgot to put this in when I was originally doing my notes, but you also have last year's third-round pick, Jabir Zaunga, and I'm butchering the name. He's actually a great fit for this defense as well. So I think with all these changes the Jets have made on the defensive line, even though Phillips makes a lot of sense here, I don't have that as pick. I actually think the Jets are going to double dip in the first round and go on offense again. Now, unlike most people, I don't have Najee Harris as the pick here. Now, I do want to make sense. It really makes sense for Najee Harris to go here, all right? It's a great value at 23. He's my number one running back on the board. This is a guy that when he enters the NFL is probably going to be a top 10 to 15 running back, depending on how you think he's going to do. I actually think in this offense, if he was the primary ball carrier, I think he would have a really good rookie season. And the Jets need help at running back. Last year's leading rusher was Frank Gore. He's no longer with the team. You're going to go with a rookie quarterback, whether it's Justin Fields or somebody else. You're going to have a rookie starter. So adding a running back like Najee Harris makes a ton of sense. And I wouldn't blame the Jets for making that pick here, but I'm, again, going to go in a different direction. Here's the thing. The Jets are going to take a running back in this draft. They pick again at 34. And if Najee Harris is available at 34, that's probably the pick. But at 23, I got the Jets doing something different. Before I make my selection, I do want to point out that Kadarius Toney was almost a pick, and he's one of my draft crushes. Now, you have new offensive coordinator Mike LaFleur, who comes over from San Francisco, and it's safe to say that they're going to use a lot of the same principles the 49ers used, and that's using their wide receivers on end arounds. Well, newly signed Corey Davis and second-year wide receiver Denzel Mims, they really don't have that skill set, but a guy like Kadarius Toney does. He's a guy that you can use on end arounds, who's very dangerous with the ball in his hands like a wide receiver. And that was kind of how the Gators used him at Florida, was an all-around threat. And the Jets really don't have a player like that, so Kadarius Toney was almost the pick. I actually believe that Kadarius Toney is much more likely here than Najee Harris, even though I could see the Jets taking either one of these two players. But I do have the Jets going offense, just in a different direction. With the 23rd pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Teven Jenkins, tackle, out of Oklahoma State. Yes, I do have Teven Jenkins playing tackle. Now, he does have some versatility and did play guard in college, but in my opinion, I think Robert Saleh and Joe Douglas are really going to love Teven Jenkins' violence and scheme versatility. But what I think is going to happen is that the Jets are going to take Teven Jenkins here at 23, and he becomes a plug-and-play player. This is your day one starter on the right side. And then George Fant, when he was with Seattle, He played left tackle. They moved him on the right side here in New York. He becomes your new swing tackle. And if Tevin Jenkins struggles too much as a rookie, which can happen obviously, you just insert Fant back in as a starter. You could even experiment if you think Jenkins is a guard, you can put him inside. That also works. But you gave Fant a 3-year, $30 million contract. It's a big contract. I get it. I think what you do is have him be the swing tackle, and then you could release him at the end of this season. Or if Jenkins struggles enough, Fant just replaces him as a starter. In my opinion, you draft Jenkins. He becomes your day one starter on the right side. That's my opinion. But ultimately, I want to hear from you. What do you think? Did you like this pick? Did you hate it? Did you boo me? It's okay if you did. Drop a comment below. Ultimately, I do these videos as a conversation starter. I offer my opinion, but I want to hear what you think. And let's talk football. That's what we're doing. Listen, in a special edition video tomorrow, not Wednesday, tomorrow, I'm going to do the Pittsburgh Steelers and reveal what they're going to do with the 24th pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. So, hey, I will see you tomorrow.